Hello everyone, welcome. This is Jackie Williams. In this video, I want to feature the Hobby Haven suite and share with you a quick and easy bookmark card. Great for gifting with a gift card for a book or with a book itself. So just quickly before we begin, this suite comes with these embellishments that match with the papers, as well as we have the garden green chevron ribbon that also coordinates with most of the prints in the papers. Now, I must apologize. There is a stamp and die set. This is a picture of the dies. So it's labels and a few little leaves. And the stamp are the words that fit inside of these labels. I definitely have it. I have some samples that use it, but I absolutely cannot find it anywhere. I have this horrible feeling that I have accidentally thrown it in the garbage. Let's hope it turns up. Now, then we also have the papers. Now, the stamps and dies are pretty neutral, but the papers have these wonderful prints on them. We have a print with a sewing theme, a print with a cooking theme. This one is, I'm not sure, just maybe plants or just a general. And then we have books, and then what I call the makeup, although it's really more like facials and spa type themes. And then on the other sides, we have the solid prints that coordinate with those prints and colors on the other side. Now you get two of each of those. I just have one with me for the video. And then I left it in the plastic because these tend to fall out and they're hard to manage on a video. You also get two sheets of these pop-out die cuts that also have these same themes and some general themes, and of course the colors coordinate. So those are great for just some quick and easy type projects. Now for this project today, I want to make a bookmark card with you. So this is one that I've made earlier in different colors. So it opens up and you have this cute card, but this piece slides off and is magnetic for a little bookmark. And I thought this would be fun, as I mentioned earlier, to gift along with a book or a gift card for a book. So for the card base, I just have some basic white, and then I have strips of, in this case, I'm going to use Cloud Cover and Secret Sea. I wanted to make this card sample a little more suitable to give to a guy. So a little less pink, I suppose. Some guys like pink, but none of the guys in my family do. Okay, now before I put these onto this piece, I want to stamp. So I'm going to grab my Secret Sea, and because I cannot find this stamp set, I've actually grabbed some words from the On Display stamp set. And this one says, "A birthday for the books." It took me a minute to work out what that meant. That On Display bundle with its bookshelf theme actually coordinates quite nicely with this set. So if you like both of them, I think they can work quite well with each other. Okay, so I've just put those strips of Secret Sea along the side. You can see that I've lightly sanded those as well. This is the two-tone paper. And then I'm putting it down with glue. I want this front piece to be fairly flat, and in through the middle here, not very many layers. That's why I've used strips here. So in here, it's just the white and then the white card base. Because when my magnet fits over, I want the two magnets to still be able to meet each other. And if there's too many layers, then it doesn't work so well. So let's do that part now. So I have my piece of basic white in this case, and this is going to be my bookmark. So let's put on the magnet. And I have these little pieces of self-adhesive magnet rectangles. And what you want to do is get them to adhere, you know, magnetize together like this. And they're not flat on top of each other. That's okay. It doesn't matter. As long as they are stuck together, that's all that matters. So I've taken the adhesive off one side and I'm going to put that onto my bookmark. And then I'll take the adhesive off the other side, leaving them together. And then I'm just going to close that. And then when I open that up and pull them apart, they're in exactly the right position so that they magnetize with each other. Okay, so let's put that onto our card. I'm just going to slip that over. They can still attract to each other through those two layers. And then let's embellish the bookmark. So I have another layer of Secret Sea, and then another layer of cloud cover. And I'm using the very lightest side of cloud cover. This is the two-tone paper, which means one side is lighter than the other. And I've embossed that with the plaid embossing folder. And then I have cut one of the circles from the Stylish Shapes dies. This is a die set that maybe doesn't seem all that exciting, but it's one that I use probably every third or fourth project. I just use this all the time. I think it's one it's really good value for money because you will just use it and use it and use it. Now I've got a blending brush that has a little bit of, I think this is Darling Duckling on here. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a yellow. That's quite a lot of yellow, but we're just going to go with it. Now for our elements, you could use the pre-punched die cuts, or you could cut your images right out of those cute prints. In this case, I have cut them out because I wanted these colors, which are, you know, a little more neutral / masculine. So I took those from the papers. And then I stamped some words on white in Secret Sea, and then I've used the 3 banner punch. There you go. And punched those out. And I wasn't quite sure what I wanted here, so I'm thinking that I like this one. So I'm going to put this one down flat. With this bookmark, my suggestion is you don't make it too dimensional. I'm going to use one set of dimensionals, but we don't want it to be super thick because remember, it's going to be sitting inside of a book. Okay, so I'll put my lamp on flat like this, and then I think I will put dimensionals on the back of the books. Okay. And now I just want to add some embellishments. So I'm just seeing which ones I think look the best. I'm thinking I like the dark brown. And there we go. And I think I'll just add a little bit of Winkostella there on the light. Maybe a little bit there on the mug. Then we have our cute card for somebody, and then the bookmark that just slides off, so they've got a little gift. And I would say write something here maybe, or on the inside, so that as people are reading in years to come, they will remember you or have something nice that you've said about them or to them. And then there again is the version with petal pink and just another little image from the papers. Okay, now I have some other samples using the Hobby Haven bundle. So this is one that I've actually shared in a previous video. This is the double Z fold or double Z fold cards, and I've used the sewing papers, and I just will pause and say I did try and use all 5 themes in the papers in the sample, so you'll get to see all of them. And this is an example of one of the stamps that I can no longer find. And so that's using the sewing papers. We've used the book papers. Now this one's using the one with the plants and the chairs. Just a simple card idea. And I've just taken my images right out of the paper. So this one went together very quickly. We've got a little flip flap book using the baking or cooking papers and die cuts. And this one I've got pages in here sized just right for little 4x6 note cards to share recipes. And then for this project, I've used those spa papers and made an 8x8 scrapbooking layout and used the little die cuts that come with the pack and just kept it, again, very simple because we've got quite a busy print here on the background. And then I did the same layout, turned it 90 degrees, but this time used more neutral papers. So just used the side B or the petal pink print, and then just made some flowers out of some scraps of Cajun craze, and then used those leaf or kind of vine dies that come with this bundle as well. So there are my samples I wanted to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed that, got some tips, and have fun using your Hobby Haven suite. This is Jackie Williams. Thank you so much for joining me. Please join me for another video, and of course, subscribe. And if you have a moment, leave me a comment and say hello. This is Jackie Williams, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.